everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to share with you how I make Pico De Gallo. It's a really easy recipe. There's not a lot of ingredients involved. Matt loves pico, so I'm always making it. And I used to buy it at the store for like $2 or $3 for, you know, a little container of it. But then I realized how much cheaper it was if I just made it at home, and it made like 10 times more. So I'm just going to go over the recipe or the ingredients with you and show you how to make the recipe. Starting off over here, I have 9 of these little tomatoes. I'm going to make a pretty large batch because it keeps well in the fridge for at least a day, and Matt will gobble it up. So I'm going to make a lot today. So I have 9 tomatoes and then 1 bunch of cilantro. I will probably use like half of this, dice it up really fine, and then add it to the pico, and then I'll use the other half for another recipe. Then I have 1 jalapeno over here. I'm just going to slice this in half and then scrape out the seeds on the inside, chop it up, and then put that in the pico. And then probably 1/4 of this red onion, maybe a little bit more. And then over here is the seasonings that you need. I just have, this is kind of like rough estimate, but like half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of pepper, and then half a teaspoon of salt. And you also need some lime juice, which I forgot to take out. So let me go ahead and prep all of this, and then I'll show you how I assemble it. Something else I'd like to mention is that I use these little chopping devices mainly for onions. And so for the Pico De Gallo, I use it for the jalapeno as well as the onion, and it just makes life a lot easier. For the tomatoes, I do chop those by hand just because tomatoes tend to be, you know, you don't want to like smush them in this little choppy thing, but I'll leave a link down below in case you don't have one of these. These are really awesome. Again, you just put, you know, again, the onion or jalapeno right here. It's easier to chop them into smaller pieces, but then you just do that, and they collect down here, and it's just really awesome, and again, it makes life a lot easier. Okay, so here's everything all chopped up and in the bowl. Again, I have my tomatoes right here, and then I have the red onion, the jalapeno, and then the cilantro, and then I have my seasoning right here that I just kind of mixed up. So I'm going to, as well as my lime juice, I usually use fresh lime, but it's not really in season right now, so these little lime juice things are great. So I'm just going to squeeze, this is probably a tablespoon or 2 of lime juice in there. And then my seasoning right here, just kind of put that a little bit over the top. So I probably use about half of it, and then just give it a mix. Here's the final product. It took probably 10 minutes or less to put together, and as you can see from the recipe, it's a super simple recipe, not a lot of ingredients involved. Of course, you can add whatever you like or take away whatever you like, or you can make a whole bunch of it, or, you know, a small amount. So it's very versatile that way, and we really like it, but this is basically just our basic recipe, so this is just the one that we make all the time, and it's a big hit in our house. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.